Hey guys, me, it's Dr. M. See this guy right over here? What does this guy right here have to do with car injury? And the research I did at the Spine Research Institute in San Diego, California, have to do with automobile crash types of injuries, fender benders and so forth. Well, here in St. Charles, when I went out to San Diego, California to do the research, I got to tell you, we did not do our research on dummies. In fact, most of the research that's done on crash and people that do, testimonies and doctors and researchers, that's all done on treatments, all this stuff is based on are dummies. But the truth is that when we did that research out there in San Diego, California, we actually did it on real life people, on doctors that were volunteer themselves to be in low speed collisions. And then what we did, even though we weren't injured, we had all these instruments and so forth on our body. Guess what, guys? We changed the laws out here. And one of the reasons why we did that is because what we did is we documented. We took x-rays, MRIs, and so forth. We followed these patients up over years. And people that didn't have no symptoms whatsoever, no problems whatsoever, when we saw those bones, they actually shift out of alignment. And people had no symptoms at that time. 2 or 3 years later, we saw degenerative disc disease, we saw herniations, we saw bleeding, we saw scarring, we saw all kind of problems that occurred that were in people that were in these so-called fender benders, small little injuries, very little damage to the car, but a lot of damage to the body. And so why am I telling you all that, guys? Because we care about you. I see too often, unfortunately, so many people out there don't know why one day they wake up with neck pain or back pain or headaches, or they end up having a disc degeneration or herniation. And then we go back and we take their history and we find out several years earlier than that, they had no problems of anything but a car injury, that they had some type of damage, and now they've got problems. And because their car accidents and all that other stuff, insurance stuff, has been taken care of, now they're dealing with the pain and problems. That's something that happened years ago. And I'm a doctor here out in St. Charles, and I don't care if you're from St. Charles, Batavia, Geneva, South Elgin, West Chicago, or Aurora, and the surrounding Kane County areas. Guys, all across the country, people are getting injured, and unfortunately, a lot of people are being misled into thinking that the amount of damage to their car equates to the damage to the body, which isn't true. In fact, in a lot of these cases that we saw, there was no damage to the car. But a lot of the patients, there was a tremendous amount of pain and suffering that was done to the patient. And so if that's something that you've been recently involved in a car accident and you're not really sure if you've got damage in your body, if you don't, the best thing to do is come to see a doctor like myself in St. Charles, a chiropractic doctor that has research on training and developing and knowing how to treat somebody that's been involved in a car collision or a car crash. And that's the best thing to do to make sure that you're healthy and safe, not right now, but for the long run. And that's what everybody wants, to be healthy for the long run. So again, if you're out here in St. Charles, if you're out here, in South Elgin, Geneva, Batavia, the surrounding areas, Kane County, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you a free consultation, a 10-minute consultation, and that'll give me a very good assessment of seeing what's going on with your body to see if there's something that we can help you, or if there's something that you should be concerned about, or something that, you should be fine and everything should be okay. We'll tell you honestly if we can help you, if you can't. That's a free consultation here in St. Charles. All you have to do is simply give us a call. You're one phone call away, guys. Give us a call at 630-443-4411. Again, that's 630-443-4411. Again, we're out here in St. Charles, so if you've been involved in an injury, in a car crash, simply give us a call and we can see if we can help you. 630-443-4411. You've been listening to Dr. M. Take care, guys.